so fake, it's plain to see who you truly are. Looking less like a big boy, more like a movie star. Forget the funk and go, hook up those disco breaks. Sit down, punk, and take a look at what you make. It's not hip-hop, it's something more sad, sick and seedy. What's the poppin' that bitch you got to do with graffiti in your R&B dance? That's what about finger popping, big boy electroshocking when Mill's body rocking. So clap your hands to the beatbox. So take your back, break your back. Real us B-boys aren't faking that. Funk that you've forgotten, how could you have gotten so far gone that you can never stop and go back to the roots? 1979, birthplace of the place of the. You feel it in your spine like your first taste of wine. We'll make it back, it'll just take some time. Remember Kango hats, fat laces and liner mats. Kids spinning on their backs to the Sugar Hill wax. Now the Sugar Hill's collapsed and the sweets turn sour. Money's walking my culture through its darkest hour. Now I wanna take it back, walk my run through time. I was 2 years old in 1979, but it's a time that I miss. You ask what's the difference? Hip-hop was in a culture, now hip-hop's a business.
Way back in the days, 1979, back then made a record using rhyme. In the same year come the Sugar Hill Gang with the Pow Pow Boogie and the Big Bang Bang. Way back in the days, 1979, back then made a record using rhyme. In the same year come the Sugar Hill Gang with the Pow Pow Boogie and the Big Bang Bang.
Soon you started boying, it's a form of expression. Teach how to use stress and their aggression. Now through the suggestion of record companies, MCs are pumping these problems back into your section. And isn't it ironic? But not the sort that makes you laugh. Cause MCs are building futures but raping the past. Taking a glass of Chardonnay and putting it to your lips. I'd rather take a razor blade and put it to my wrist. I sell records on the basis that I have to promote. Sniffing and selling coke, toting guns and smoking dope. You're all weaving the rope that you'll hang yourself with. My only consolation is within the hip-hop nation is B-boy elements that can still get me open. Like Raf Mags from Berlin, mixtapes from Oakland, breakers from Rocksteady, plus anything from driving old school New York that's still got the vibe. Remember Kango hats, fat laces and liner mats. Kids spinning on their backs to the Sugar Hill wax. Now the Sugar Hill's collapsed and the sweets turn sour. Money's walking my culture through its darkest hour. Now I wanna take it back, walk my run through time. I was 2 years old in 1979, but it's a time that I miss. You ask what's the difference? Hip-hop was in a culture, now hip-hop's a business.
Way back in the days, 1979, back then made a record using rhyme. In the same year come the Sugar Hill Gang with the Pow Pow Boogie and the Big Bang Bang. Way back in the days, 1979, back then made a record using rhyme. In the same year come the Sugar Hill Gang with the Pow Pow Boogie and the Big Bang Bang.